So far, you have learned the first 3 parts of this communication technique, which are communicating your observations without giving your opinion, reflecting on how the situation makes you feel, and identifying what your underlying need is. You're now ready to make requests for particular actions that the other person can do to meet your needs. In turn, they can make requests of you to meet their needs. The idea is to identify what actions you think could meet your needs, and then ask the other person if they're willing to participate in them. To start, you may begin with a connection request. A connection request, which often happens in the moment, is intended to improve understanding of the situation before you make a solution request. For example, would you tell me what you've heard me say? Or, how do you feel about what I've just said? Once both of you are on the same page about the situation, you can then move into a solution request. A solution request is one way to meet your needs, which may involve an action, location, time, and object. For example, it would mean a lot to me if we could spend quality time together by watching a movie at home every Friday night. In turn, they can make requests of you to meet their needs. Before making your request, ask yourself, are you attached to a specific response from this request? If you are, then your request is really a demand in disguise. If they say no, then you can continue to search for alternative solutions to meet both your needs. Another way you could do this is if you both came up with potential options, you list them and see if there's one that both of you can agree with. If you cannot come up with a solution immediately, then simply acknowledge that and come back to it later. While you may not get your needs met at first, you're more likely to get your needs met over time, because the other person will see that their needs matter to you too. This will make them more willing to meet you halfway and compromise to fulfill your request.